Good morning, everyone. It is May 8th. I am back yet again, a day late. I was supposed to have my bill update done yesterday along with my massive increase on my debt update. My handyman had to stay a little bit later to get some extra work done. He still got to replace outlets. So we still have things to do in this house when it comes to our inspection this coming Wednesday. So with that being said, I am back here this morning. I tried to do this last night a couple of times. I kept getting interrupted. My phone was being blown up. The handyman was using some very heavy tools and I just couldn't get it done. So with that being said, we are back to do our bill update for May, our massive increase on our debt update. I'm going to spill a little bit of tea for you all and give you some not so good numbers on our debt. I'm also going to do the giveaway announcement that I was supposed to do on Friday. I apologize. I just didn't have the time or the energy to do so. For the Daddy Legs Savings Challenge and the Nigel's Nuts, these are both savings challenges that I have from Liz and Les that I purchased from her Etsy shop, and I'm giving those away today. So with that being said, quick side note, I will be giving a health update at the end of the video. I'll wait to the end. For those of you who are just here for the budget things, I want to get that knocked out of the way first. And we are going to start with our monthly payments for May. Now, I will not go back and do April's. I did not do April's video. I did not record for April. I was not feeling the best, and I am continuing not to feel the best. So again, that health date will be at the end. So as far as things go, April's bills were paid on time. They're roughly around the same amount that I'm showing you now, and all of my debt payments were made on time as well. So my rent is $750. That's a standing rent as it stands right now. I'm a little concerned after this home inspection if my landowner is going to change and raise my rent. He would do that in a heartbeat if he has to pay out of pocket to fix something in this house. He will raise the rent and basically end up making me pay for it. He'll pay out front and then I'll have to pay higher rent and he'll recoup it later. That's just how things are. That's part of the reason I want to move from this house. The next payment is my electric. That went down a little bit. It is $190 this month. I was happy with that. I would like to see a little lower, but y'all, we're hitting 90s already here in Missouri, and it is very hot and muggy, and during the summertime, I do not care about the cost of my electric bill. My house stays in even 74 degrees, and it's just the way it is. I have Jaya, which is my youngest Chihuahua in the house, who has epilepsy. If she overheats, she will literally go into a seizure. My 3 kids do not tolerate heat either. They get migraines and headaches, and nor do I. So we don't go out as much in the summertime, not in the blistering heat and things of that nature. My gas bill, I was wrong. I thought I was off budget billing. I got my paperwork in this week, my bill, and I was thinking I was off the gas program for the billing, and I'm not very happy about that. I've got a couple of $100 still on the account. I'm going to work my way towards paying that off. I am off budget billing for electric, but I thought I was off budget billing for gas, and I'm not. So just so you all know, most of you already know because you're paying bills too, electric and gas has gone up by 30%, at least in my area, and pretty much across the board in the United States. And with that being said, I don't know what my new gas bill would be even if I was off budget billing, but I know it would be less than $120. At least I'm hoping it would be. Roughly right about now, my gas runs about $35 to $40. So I don't know, but I'm still thinking even with being off budget billing, it'll be less. So I'll work on getting that done because I thought I was off and I wasn't. All right, my next amount is our internet bill. I made a boo-boo on this. I put $95. That's what I was assuming it would be because AT&T usually runs me $95 per month. And believe it or not, my bill came in. I had some sort of credit. I don't know if I overpaid. I don't know if it was just a credit or whatnot, but it was only $35. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But whatever, I'm not going to argue. I did not pay $95. I paid $35, but just $95 is there for what I had originally thought it was going to be. The next one is my Verizon bill. That's at $200 as per usual. So we have that taken care of as well. That one is the only bill that comes out on the 10th. Everything else comes out on the 3rd of the month because it's auto drafted. So after that, we have our pest control is coming out at $50. Our subscriptions is coming out $25. I'm paying for half of HBO Max. My daughter's boyfriend's paying for the other half. It's a $10 program. That's the one that we chose. I'm not doing the ad-free because then you just have to pay more, and I'm not paying more to skip ads. It's just ridiculous. It's more money coming out of your pocket. I am paying full on for 4 screens for Netflix right now currently, so I'm paying for that. My mother is paying for Peacock because she watches her soap operas and has for over 40 years. And they just recently, not too long ago, went off of the actual TV, and now she has to pay for Peacock. So she pays me $10 a month for Peacock. I pay it up front, and then she reimburses me. I get Hulu and Disney Plus for free, along with ESPN as a bundle through Verizon. I dropped Discovery Plus because I have all these other streaming apps. If I can't find it on Hulu and I can't find it on Netflix or any other streaming app we currently have, or a free streaming app on Roku, then I can probably find it somewhere else, YouTube or something. I'll figure it out. So HP, which is my Insta Ink, that went up significantly to $27 this past month. That's because I have 2 homeschoolers in the house, and I have to start pulling a bunch of material for summer. They are year-round homeschoolers, where Danya will be graduating junior high here in the next couple of weeks, and then she'll be moving into high school. But Philip and Jessica are year-round homeschoolers, so I'm pulling a lot of paperwork and a lot of printing off my computer. It will go back down because I have it prorated to go back down on the 17th at 100 pages per month. This 27 was for 700 pages for 1 month. They gave me double ink as well. And I'm also in a paper program for them as well. They'll give me 3 packs of 500 page papers, packs worth of paper for printing. All right, after that, groceries is still going to be $800 for this month, but I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do with the leftover grocery money, because we're going to put a halt on a bunch of things, and I'll explain that why. After that, I have a bill for $150 for Uber. Y'all, I had to go a lot of places, do a lot of things this past month, and that's what I'm sectioning off for the month of May, just in case I need to have it. So $150 for the month of May, and that's already locked into my Uber account. I do have a family loan out. We'll talk about that in my debt update. I made a $100 payment to that. My bills came out to $2,607, again, minus the amount less that I had to pay for my internet. Again, it wasn't $95, it was $35, and I'm like, I have no idea why. But like, again, I'm not going to question it. They said I'm paid in full for the month. I had credit. I'm good. All right, let's get into my debt update. We have significantly increased our debt, and when I say significantly, I'm talking over $10,000. So, breathe. Okay, here's the deal with my debt. Here's where I'm spilling the tea. There has been a family loan that I took out from my godmother, and that was back in October of 2022. I do not want to get into exactly why I took it out. I apologize if everybody would get upset about that, but it was a personal matter, it was a personal situation, and it needed to be dealt with pretty swiftly. So that is why the family loan was at $100. I've been paying $100 per month, but we'll get into that here in a minute. Let's go through these sheets because that family loan is included in here. On the right hand side, you'll see my firm account. It was when last month, or I should say month before, no, last month, I'm wrong. I did not do my debt update last month, and that's what's messing me up. It was at the beginning of May, it was $1,815. I made a $300 payment, bringing it down to $1,515, or $13, I'm sorry. So it was $1,815, that doesn't sound right. Nope, it should have been $1,515, I'm sorry. I made a mistake on my paper over here. So, my Affirm is slowly but surely going down. The 2 biggest items on that Affirm account are my daughter's portable 1.7 cubic foot rolling washer. It's not the kind that you put in the bathtub, y'all. This is a stand-up, on wheels washer that you bring over to your kitchen, and you can plug it in. It's got all the bells and whistles and all the stuff, all digital. I bought that for her because she doesn't have a washer or dryer in her house, and I was appalled to see how much it costs to do a load of laundry, let alone you get charged extra if you use hot water. And I was like, what? I haven't been in a laundromat in over 10 years, so I had no idea. The other big ticket on there is my daughter Danya's laptop. I have yet to show you that, but I need to bring that on board and at least do a little review for y'all. The laptop came to us in early April. I bought it before her birthday. Her birthday's the 29th of April. She turned 14, but I got a really good deal on it, and it was less than $300, but it was more than $300 when you add in a 4-year warranty. Her warranty was $88 for 4 years, but her laptop, I believe, was $267 or $276. I can't remember. I'll have all that information for you in that updated video when I show you her laptop. Brilliant laptop. Worked for 3 days and crapped out. It was through a third-party seller on Amazon. He was absolutely amazing. Got back with me in less than an hour. I explained the situation, and he sent me a slip, and I took it to FedEx and mailed it back to him for free. He fixed it, he mailed it back to me, and I had it in less than a week, and it has been working like a dream ever since. So I will highly recommend that shop owner on Amazon because he was fantastic and fabulous. Great customer service. So those are the two huge big tickets. The one thing that did fall off is my son's Oculus headset. I paid the last payment of $35 for that. That was an Oculus headset I bought him last year in June of 2022. That was like $570, and that included a 4-year warranty with that as well. So now that that payment has fell off, I'm still going to take that $35 and roll it into something else and try to knock off my accounts one by one on my Affirm account. Every time that you order on Affirm, they have separate little mini accounts within your account, and you can pay off at any given time, and that's what I plan to do. I plan to knock off at least one thing per month until it's paid in full. All right, the next one that you're going to see is my self-credit, and you all know about my self-credit over here. I went through the program once already. I started in April of 2022. I use Two Moms Budget referral link. I do have a referral link down below as well. And I completed that in March of this year and was on time with all my payments, and they offered me a 2-year program at $150, and I snapped on it immediately. My credit score in 1 year went from 490 to right now I'm at 688. So do the math there. That's amazing. So I went ahead and jumped into that 2-year program because they offered it to me. That means I'm paying $3,600 over 2 years at $150 a month. And I've already made, now this is my second payment. So at the starting of May, I owed $3,450, made the $150 payment. I'm down to $3,300. That is something that is going to be a 2-year thing. I don't really want to pay it out too early. The reason for that is because they are showing that on my actual credit score and my credit history for my payment history, I should say. Okay. I'm hoping that you guys can see the full page here. My kids are sound asleep. And it's still early in the morning, so I gotta get Danya up in less than an hour. All right, after that is my Verizon phones. Now, this is included on the left-hand side here. This is also included on my $200 phone payment. I owe $1,557 at the beginning of this month. I faltered to think I paid more on these devices. That is Danya's Samsung Galaxy 21 FE 256 gigabyte. This is Jessica's 9th generation Apple iPad, I should say, and it's 256 gigabyte. This is my iPhone 13 at 128 gigabyte, and Philip's old 64 gig iPhone SE, which I will tell you, I will incur some more debt because I will increase him and get him a new phone. His phone is about to crap out, and I'll be real honest. He's only got like $145 left on his phone. So this will be going up a little bit when I flip his phone and get him a new one. But as of right now, it was $1,557. Apparently, I'm only, between all 4 devices, I'm only paying $56 a month. It is interest-free completely. I'm not worried about paying this off like in a fast fashion until I will be paying my son's phone off next month. That's the one thing I will do, and then I will flip him into a new phone. And yes, I'll have a new payment, but so be it. His phone is crap. So we're down to $1,501 on his Verizon phone. Our next one is our family loan. This is the one I was talking about. So over here on this side, I did take out a personal family loan with a family member. Agreement was reached and everything was perfect, and she doesn't want more than $100 per month. This is my godmother. I took this out in October. I will not go into why this had to be taken out. It was at the beginning $2,760. I have been paying religiously on the 3rd of every month. I will not miss that payment for nothing. It's one of the payments that come out right after my rent. And I am down to, at the beginning of this month, $2,067. I went ahead and made the $100 payment. I'm down to $1,967. I would like to work this down a little faster, but I need to get some other debt working down too as well. She has no problem with me actually going ahead and dealing with the other situations currently at hand, but I do want to get that paid as quickly as possible. The last one that I have not shared with you that I am preparing to share with you now is a consolidation loan debt that I had taken out in the last couple of months. And I consolidated some extra stuff that I didn't quite tell everybody, and it's not trying to run around the bush and not show you all everything, but you got to be very careful with what you do and don't show on the internet as well, and things of that nature. But I'm not embarrassed by it at all. I'm not stressed out or anything like that. I have a consolidation loan for $8,500 and I think it's $50. I do pay regularly $475 per month. I am on my 3rd month payment for that. I am down to $7,125 as it currently stands right now. So that is a very, very large consolidation loan. $475 is not anything to sneeze at for paying for every single month, but it is what it is. And that is just what I have to deal with right now until I get everything paid off. So my standing debt as it stands right now has gone up significantly by over $10,000. I am now sitting at a debt of $15,406. What I plan to do is just continue to work things down. Those things that are 0 interest, I am actually not going to work down as fast as I am something like this consolidation loan. If I can get this out and from underneath me fairly quickly, I can take that $475 payment and throw it at the family loan, and then while that's being paid off fairly quickly, when I do that, it would be a $476 plus the $100 that I give her every single month, so it'll be $576. That will be paid off in a matter of like no time flat, and then I can throw all those payments into my other debts and pay those off. So that's where I'm standing right now, $15,406. No, I'm not embarrassed. No, I'm not upset about it. Yes, I have a plan of action. It is going to be the snowball method, not the avalanche method, because I don't really have much interest on anything, let alone most of these are interest free, so I'm not worried about it. And the consolidation loan is worked together with the interest in it at $475. It's an 18-month program. I'm on month number 3. I just paid, so I've got 15 to go. But the faster they said I can pay it off faster, the faster I pay it off, the more I can roll into another loan. And again, that would be the family loan. That'd be the next thing I knock off, and then knock all those payments into other things and knock everything off rather quickly. So with that being said, that is my plan of action. And for those of you who just wanted to be here for the budget and for the updated paycheck breakdown for bills, there you go. If you're still sticking around, amazing. I have the giveaway winners for the Daddy Long Legs and the Nigel's Nuts. The winner for Nigel's Nuts is Beth Beckner. So congratulations to Beth Beckner. Please go ahead and in the description box down below, you will find my email address. You will also find my Instagram name. You can choose to message me either on my email or you can private message me on Instagram. I will say Instagram is the fastest way to get a hold of me. I have a hard time navigating the Yahoo Mail, but I can do it. So you have one, Nigel's Nuts. These are 2 savings challenges that I got from Liz and Les. The other one is the Daddy Long Legs and Amy Louie. So Amy Louie, you have won the Daddy Long Legs. Now I think I still have your address. You did win just recently another giveaway for me. So girl, you are in the hot lucky seat. I expect that you should be going out and playing the lottery for that. but you have won the Daddy Long Legs Challenge. So those are the 2 winners for these challenges. And if you're still sticking around and you still are here, I'm going to give you my health update here in just a second, but you are heading into a mystery giveaway. So normally I give out 2 books for a mystery giveaway. I think I'm going to break just a little bit left from that right now, and I'm continuing to try to help Liz over at Liz and Less in any way that I can by buying savings challenges, as she is trying to work down the last $3,000 of her debt in a matter of a very, very short time. So I did buy another savings challenge, y'all. This is her newest, latest ones. This is Beers and Beavers. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you want a chance to win Beers and Beavers, all you have to do is be subscribed, like the video, and down in the description box, just put 2 capital letter B's. So it'd be a BB, and that will enter you into this. I will be doing the giveaway on Friday announcement, and whoever wins, wins. So I am handing this out as a mystery giveaway. Another thing I'm going to hand out as a mystery giveaway is something from my shop. So with that being said, if you want to get into my giveaway, you can get 1 item out of my shop. And if it is a downloadable item, then and you can print it, then go ahead. I will allow you to do that. I will give you the link and you'll be able to print it. If it's a physical item, then go ahead and message me what you want if you win, and I will make sure that that gets mailed out. Again, it's 1 item from my shop. We haven't done a lot in our shop in the last 2 weeks. We'll be doing quite a bit more, hopefully, in the next coming days to week. We just got to get through this inspection first, and then we'll take on probably another 50 trackers will be going into my Etsy shop and things of that nature. We also have not put up our binders yet, but binders will be going up as well. So with that being said, if you want to get into the giveaway for the Beers and Beavers, it's BB. If you want an item from my shop, just put WLS, because our shop name is WithoutLimitsStudio, and that will get you entered into that. If you want to get entered into both, you can do both BB and then a space and WLS. Make sure everything is capitalized, and we'll be doing those giveaways on Friday. So until next time, y'all, that's what we have for you today. Again, I'm not apologizing about my debt. I am not embarrassed about my debt. I am not overwhelmed with my debt. I have an action plan, and I think what I'm going to do is I am going to pay off 1 Affirm account per month, and with that being said, that'll start dropping it down even more. I am going to do the snowball method because it works the best, because I don't have very high interest rates or any interest rates on most of this at all. And my other plan of attack is to pay off that consolidation loan as soon as possible. And I don't want to take 18 months to do so. If I can throw an extra $100 or $200 a month at it, that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to stop and halt is a lot of things on my budget items. All my budget items are being put up with the exception of very few items. Everything else is going into a tote, into my closet. I'm overwhelmed. I need to focus on this debt. The $800 a month I have for groceries, everything that's being left over now for the next couple of months is not going to go into my 3rd month ahead. I am going to pause that. I do have 2 months fully in advance ahead in my binder, and I'm okay with that for right now. But what I'm going to do with the leftover money is start throwing it at my consolidation loan, and that's what's going to help me pay it off even faster. So I'm going to do that. The only health concern updates that I can give you right now, y'all, is I have not been feeling the best for the last 2 months. I have a condition called non-24, and it relates to your brain not being able to tell you whether it's night or day, and it flips all over the place. And when it's daytime, my brain wants to shut down, my body wants to go to sleep and say that it's nighttime. When it's nighttime, my brain will wake up at 2 o'clock going, it's daytime. So it's a condition that a lot of blind people have in the blind community. It's something I need to deal with. The other condition that I have, which is not helping matters, is I've been diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome as well. They say it's either a stress-related condition or a viral condition. In my case, it doesn't seem to be either. Blood work's been done. I'm healthy as a horse and other factors, but I have no energy. I just want to sleep 24/7, and it's not being lazy. I literally feel that exhausted. I'm not stressed out, especially when you see my debt, you would think I'm stressed out. I am not stressed out about it, because stress is not going to pay the bills, and being focused and laser focused and reeling in a bunch of things to get it paid off is going to help. The home inspection cost me $1,200 so far, but it is nearly done. The individual will be coming back today to put in outlets, fingers crossed, because that's what I've asked. He needs to finish putting in outlets for me. And then part of my flooring in the living room in the closet is not fully done. I need to buy another set of tiles, and that is something that I'm going to do today so that it gets here and he can finish putting that in for me. So without further ado, that's what we have for you today. Again, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw them at me in the comment section down below. Sorry for being MIA for a little over a week, but y'all, I had a lot to get done in the house over the next 2 days. We are doing the finalization of the cleaning of the house. I'm super happy about that. And all things are fixed in the house that I needed to take care of on my side. All doors have been bought. All of them except for 2 have been hung up. The other 2 are special custom order. They will not be here until after the inspection, but I have the paperwork to prove that I purchased them, and they are on their way. They are custom cut doors. And everything else in the house is ready to go. We're just going to be doing a lot of deep cleaning over the next 2 days. So we'll catch you in the next video. Sorry for the length, but had to jump in and give you all the updated details. All right, y'all. We'll see you in the next video. Without Limits is out.